guys, it's your boy Sarge, back with another video. This video is going to be a bit different to the other videos I've made. Like, it's not going to be computer science intense, like probably not made for everyone, but this one's a bit more mainstream. I'm going to just do a quick run through Facebook's new augmented reality tool called Spark AR. So without further ado, let's swap screens. So if you navigate to sparkar.facebook.com /AR Studio /download, you can just literally download the installer, run the installer, and then it'll be installed on your computer, and all you've got to do is open the program. When you do that, the first thing that you'll be greeted with is this sort of opening page where they've got a lot of different sample filters that you can load up and see how the filters are basically made, so how you do different things. But for this one, I'm going to just create a brand new project, so I'm going to click create project down here in the bottom right. Let's maximise that. So the first thing to notice is on the left hand side here we have the video button, and this basically determines what video is going to be used as the background for the Snapchat filter. So you can use one of these real-time simulations that Facebook provides, or you can use your own webcam, so you can look at your own lovely face here, and then you can select different sizes or different devices depending on what you fancy. So let's make that a little bit bigger. And then the next thing to look at here is the scene pane. So if I click device, so first of all the scene pane shows all the different objects that are going to be visible in the scene, and this is our scene, this big bit in the middle here. So if I click device, you can see here this little blue rectangle, that's the phone. That's the person holding the phone up to their face, okay? And then here we can see how the camera is extending out and the image that it's capturing. So if I move my hand outside this blue box, it's going to disappear from view. So that's the device. The camera, it highlights the same here. And the focal distance, we have another object. And then ambient light. Ambient light won't show up anything on the scene because it's ambient, so it's everywhere. Directional light, we have a directional light up here so that we can move around, and a microphone. But these are just the basic, these are the default objects that come when you just create a new project. So the first thing we're going to do is add a new object to the focal distance, and we're going to add a face tracker. So although the face tracker, nothing's happened, you can see these directional arrows have appeared because it's tracking the position of my face and where it is in the scene. So the next thing that we can do is we can add something to a face tracker, a face mesh. So now it's not just tracking my face, it's overlaying a mesh on top of my face. Do you see? And if I interrupt the face tracker, the mesh goes away. Well, you're thinking, well, that's pretty useless. At the moment it's just showing black and white checkers. So the next thing you can do with the face mesh is you can add a material. So you can see now it's gone to this weird sort of hollow man, ghostly, pasty face, and this is just the default material when you add a new material. So if we go over to our material, you can see there's lots of different shader types, lots of different configuration options here. But all we're interested in here is this texture option. So you can apply your own custom texture over the top. So if I choose one that I've already made here, this Joker texture that I made last night, got yourself a Joker, mate. You know what I mean? How long did that take? And this is the tip of the iceberg for the things that you can do on this tool. Let me show you exactly how I made this. So if we go back to the browser now, and if you Google using the Spark AR Studio face reference assets, or just Spark AR Studio face reference assets, you'll be able to find this web page pretty quickly. It includes three different types of assets. So the face mesh is basically the 3D mesh that lays over the face. You can manipulate that in a 3D object manipulation program like Blender to create facial distortions. So you can make someone's head really round, or shaped like an alien's head, or big eyes, or whatever. That's how you do that sort of filter. Face feminine and face masculine. You use these to create textures like I just showed you. So this is how I created the Joker mask. I laid down this face masculine JPEG and then over the top of that I've applied an image of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and then sort of just modified it a little bit in the image manipulation program so that it fits properly. And then here we've got the face mesh and the face mesh trackers. As it says, these textures show the topology and points on the face tracked by Spark AR Studio. Use that for debugging. So download all of that. Oh, there's a couple of other things here: face mesh mask, and then head occluders. So the occlusions are used for, say you've got a crown on your head, but you don't want it to clip and make your head look weird. So it hides your head behind the crown. That's what an occlusion is. So download these and then spin up an image manipulation program. For this one I'm using GIMP. So this is the GIMP project that I made last night. This is Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. So this much of the image where I've just selected is what the image was like when I got it off of Google. So I've had to use the repair tool to add a little bit around the outside, a bit more makeup at the top, because it wasn't obviously like this. But how I've done this is, if we hide that layer, we can see the Facebook asset underneath. So this Facebook asset represents how Facebook is going to track your face. So if you draw pink lips on the lips here, then you're going to get pink lips that's overlaid you on the filter. So if I turn the opacity down on this, you'll be able to see, oh, that's not one. See how the makeup matches, right? So he's got the red nose, he's got the Joker lips, and then the blue above his eyes and below his eyes. Then you just need to export this file as an image file, so a JPEG or a PNG, and then you can just use that as a texture. As long as it's the same size as this original face masking, then it's going to map nicely. So if we go back to the AR tool, you can see now, this is how I've basically made this mask. I've just created a texture, overlaid it over the top. You can do other things as well, like adding sound. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Add different lighting effects, particle effects. Yeah, speaker allows you to add sound, and on top of that you can create scripts. So I think you do it down here. Yeah, so you can do scripting as well to make different animations and things spin around your head or anything like that. So this is really just a basic introduction to the Spark AR tool and the different things that you can do with it. Hopefully this video has been of some use or just a little bit interesting. I'm probably going to make a couple more once I've got more hang of the tool. I only started using it last night, but I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd share this with you guys. So yeah, if you found that useful or just mildly interesting, then I much appreciate a little subscribe action. Do you know what I mean? I've only got 13 subscribers, it's pretty peak. And if I know you personally and you've watched this video and I ask you about it and you say you ain't subscribed, I'm not going to be very happy. Catch you next time.